Today I'll be completing the transformation of a regular Minecraft village into a scenic medieval town. But before that, we have to go back to when it all began, before the village changed forever. Last episode we built a gothic cathedral, which is one of my favorite builds to date. But in order to do so, I had to destroy all of the villager homes. So today I decided we are going to rebuild the entire village from scratch with medieval houses surrounding the entire cathedral. But before that, we have to move all of the animals and villagers, so let's get started. Okay, some of these sheep clearly don't want to stay inside. With the sheep out of the way, it's time to move all of the villagers, except there's a little problem. Villagers are very annoying to move to different locations. Minecarts would take a while and boats would also be a hassle. So instead I came up with a brilliant idea to keep them underground for now. It's only temporary until the build is over, so let's get to digging. These two Fletcher villagers got zombified in the middle of the moving process, so I sadly have to let them go. Okay, with the villagers underground, all that's left to do is destroy the trading hall. Time to do the same with the villager breeding houses. I also have to move all of the items I have stored in this tiny villager house, so let's move all of that real quick. I should also probably take this time to get rid of some items I don't need. All that's left now is to move the horses and donkeys into the pen. Okay, with everything out of the way, I can now shape this area exactly how I want it. Let's begin by tearing down everything remaining from the previous village. With all of the houses gone, I can start flattening the land I'm going to use to place new houses. So let's enhance my shovel and get to digging. Okay, this is gonna be a lot more digging than I thought. I have to place more dirt along the side to give more room for bigger homes. There's also stone left behind, so I have to get rid of it, but it's for the best since I need it for stone bricks anyways. All that's left is to replace the stone with dirt, terraform the edges to make it look more cohesive, and there it is. We are ready to begin the building process. Designing the houses is probably going to be the hardest part. I think I'm gonna go for a more medieval approach to make it match with the cathedral. In order to do so, I went with a roof design I could use on an array of different houses, and I just made sure to make each one look unique. I also made sure to create chimneys and stables for each home, and after a couple of hours in creative, I finally had the house designs complete. With the schematics complete, it was time to collect the resources I needed for the houses. Here's what I need: 5,225 stone, 1,000 pieces of deep slate, 5,320 spruce planks, and 1,538 oak logs. Yeah, that's a lot of spruce, so we should probably get to chopping immediately. While I managed to get some of the spruce so far, I think I'm going to switch up my method. Going around chopping single spruce trees is taking a while, so instead I'm going to grow giant spruce trees. Now it's time to collect oak. Oh look, it's a wolf. I think it wants to be my pet. Alright, the first pet of the run has been acquired. But while chopping for oak, things took a turn for the worst. Okay, why are the baby zombies doing so much damage? Okay, you're probably wondering why I'm not using fireworks to fly away, but it's because I was worried the baby zombie would catch up to me and kill me at low health, and that was a fatal mistake. There's no way I survived on half a heart. I managed to see another day thanks to sheer luck, but it came at the cost of the wolf. Well, I'm done collecting oak logs and it's time to collect the last major resources, stone and deep slate. Alright, stone has been acquired. And that should be enough deep slate for now. I had some left over from the cathedral build, so that saves me a ton of time. And now with all of the materials, schematics, and terraform land, we can start the building process. The first few houses are complete and they look good so far. I'm also glad I added chimneys to some of the houses since it makes it look more realistic. And now with all of the houses complete, it's time to add some trees, which I also made custom schematics for. I wanted to have a variety of trees instead of just regular spruce ones, so I made 3 different custom trees ranging from small, medium, and large. Now it's time to place them down. Okay, and with the final one placed, I'm done with the trees. Now all that's left to bring the build together is a water fountain in the middle. But before that, I want to bring in all of my loot to the pillars I made for the gothic cathedral, since I did say I was going to use it for storage purposes. First, I have to make sure all of the chests are organized. And while I'm here, I should also probably take the time to add signs to the cathedral seats, all to make it look more realistic. Okay, now I can get started on the water fountain. In order to make this design I found on YouTube. I need moss stone, which I need vines for. Luckily there's a ton of vines nearby. Okay, with all of the moss blocks I crafted, I can begin building the fountain. With the water fountain complete, I'll just add bone meal to spice up the greenery, and there we go. The build is finally complete. I decided I'm not going to move the villagers in just yet. First, I'm going to make a new trading hall and decorate the house interiors. But besides that, I hope the villagers can appreciate their new home. Oh, and before I go, I have to pay respect to an old friend.